Hi, I'm Melissa Fitzgerald. I work here at the University of Queensland on an industry-funded position. I'm the Australian Food and Grocery Council Chair and Professor of Food Science. As a food scientist, I work on the chemistry, biochemistry and genetics of food quality, including Australian native food, and also on the physiological effects in our body of consuming foods of different nutritional values. My research findings are being used by breeding programs to help farmers to grow higher yielding and higher quality fruit, vegetables and crops with the smallest environmental footprint. They're also being used by the Australian food processing industry to develop better foods for nutritional quality and taste and flavour to place on the supermarket shelves. And in the end, the consumers like you and me are the people who benefit the most from food science and food technology. Once we know the chemicals that make the food nutritious and delicious, we can use that information to find the genes responsible for those chemicals. And once we find the genes, we can deliver that knowledge to breeding programs. And breeding programs can then develop tools to enable farmers to grow the type of food that consumers and markets like. In the last decade, we've seen breathtaking progress in the types of technologies that are available to science, and particularly available to food science. So now, using those technologies, we are better and better able to understand why food is good quality, poor quality and nutritious. One of the best things about working in food science is that you get to taste a lot of food. You get presents, you have to taste samples, but you spend a lot of your day tasting food. And another of the good things about working in food science is when you go to the supermarket or when you go to the market, you know exactly what you're selecting, you know exactly what you're buying, and so when you put them on your dinner plate, you know exactly what you're putting inside your body, and you know that much better than the person next door to you. And so that's a great thing. That knowledge is really empowering about how you work on your own health and your own consumption patterns.